Today, we are going to ruin the Elimination Chamber. But why, Chop? Why would you do such a thing? Because sometimes I just want to watch the world burn. And we are also going to make it better. I'm going to give some good ideas as well, because it's easy to tear something down, but can you come up with a better idea? Can you come up with a better idea? And that's what we are going to do today. We'll start off with the women's Elimination Chamber. Alexa Bliss is in this thing, right? And they're teasing a breakup between Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss as a tag team. I'm fine, she said. I don't think Alexa Bliss is going to win, but if they have Charlotte Flair turn on Alexa Bliss right here and cost her the match, I think that would be a grave mistake. We don't have many opportunities to have a natural face Charlotte Flair. I think Alexa Bliss is the one that should turn. So if Charlotte comes down and costs the match for Alexa Bliss, that is a bad idea. Another bad idea is, I think I'm going to get some hate on this one, but I don't think Kiana James should win. I know it would change things up. It would shake the hornet's nest, and sometimes I'm all about that. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, let's change it up. Let's go crazy. But honestly, Jade Cargill, while I don't hate Jade, that is definitely the bottle, not me. Maybe. But I'm definitely all for giving the younger talent the shine, but the thing about it is, I don't think Jade Cargill and Kiana James at WrestleMania is doing them any favors. I don't think the two of them, where they're at in their career, could handle that kind of spotlight. And if things went wrong, it would just be bad. It would just be bad. You got to set people up for success, not failure. And while, yes, it would be kind of cool on some levels, just two really new, fresh talents in a main event spot at WrestleMania, Kiana James not ready, and Jade Cargill needs someone to help her along. So it's a good look for Kiana to be here, but I don't think winning is the right choice. A good idea, I stole this from Wrestle Talk. A good idea is Raquel Rodriguez actually wins. I would love if Raquel Rodriguez could win this, because then she could go and be like, you know what? I'm not going after Jade. I want Stephanie Vakir. But then they're like, wait a minute. What are you talking about? You want Stephanie Vakir? Liv Morgan already picked her. So what? I'm picking Stephanie too. And then we get a triple threat and we get some payoff. We get some payoff with the Liv Morgan eliminating Raquel Rodriguez at the Royal Rumble. I think that would be really, really cool. What they should not do, and I mean this with no disrespect towards Asuka. Sorry, I don't know if I'm blurring in and out of things. This is a new setup, as you can see. And yeah, I'm in my kitchen, actually. They should not have Asuka and Rhea Ripley as the final two people. Because let's be honest, nobody thinks that Asuka and Jade Cargill are going to fight at WrestleMania. Therefore, those two people, it would be very anticlimactic. You need the last three people to be like Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, and Tiffany Stratton, because all three of those people have a chance. And again, just don't have Charlotte attack. I really think that it's just gonna be Rhea Ripley that wins. Slight chance. Tiffany Stratton. A very, very dark horse pick would be Alexa Bliss. Now let us do Becky Lynch, the best in the world. That's not just me saying it. That's Sports Illustrated, and AJ Lee. This one, I thought to do bad is like just have AJ Lee win. If AJ Lee were to win this match and then suddenly Becky Lynch is like, you know what? You beat me fair and square. I give you props. Sports Illustrated might say I'm the best in the world, but Becky Lynch says AJ Lee is the best in the world. And that would be horrible. That would just suck if Becky Lynch suddenly showed AJ Lee respect like that. Hope that doesn't happen. Now, to make it better is simple. Just have Becky Lynch win. That's all you gotta do. Sometimes you don't have to like create giant swerves and stuff like that for the sake of swerves. Just have Becky Lynch win, because then she can brag. She can do all these things. At some point in the match, maybe she tapped out, but the referee doesn't see it, right? And so that could lead to maybe an I Quit match or something at WrestleMania. Again, stole that idea from Wrestle Talk. I'm adding to it, though. I'm adding a little bit of my own flavor to it. The ref doesn't see it. Becky wins, and then she's like bragging about it. And then AJ Lee is like, well, I want another match. I got you at WrestlePalooza. You got me at Elimination Chamber. Let's have one more. And Becky's like, no. And then AJ's like, I'll put my career on the line. And then those two can go at it at WrestleMania. All right, so now let us go to CM Punk and Finn Balor. I don't think anyone really thinks that CM Punk is going to lose this one. This is like, I think this is the definition of filler feud. But what if you just had Roman Reigns comes down, right? Good idea here is Roman Reigns comes down and costs CM Punk the match. And he says, you know what? I don't care about this title. I'm going to beat you because I hate you. And then I'm going to go after WrestleMania and go for the title that I created. That's it. I know. It's like, well, what's the point of the Royal Rumble? Roman doesn't care. Roman does whatever he wants to do. And he's here to just attack CM Punk. And so that allows Finn Balor to get the title, and their feud, Punk and Roman, doesn't need the title. So boom, right there. Now, a bad idea is that Finn Balor also wins. So in both scenarios, I have Finn Balor winning, okay? One's a good idea, and then this is the bad idea. Finn Balor wins, but he decides that he still wants to be in that main event with Roman. And so we change everything, and now it's Roman versus Finn Balor in the main event. And while like Finn Balor is definitely deserving of the main event, their storyline doesn't really call for it. All right, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, they have the storyline that would warrant such a monumentous thing at WrestleMania. So I'm not trying to hate on Finn Balor. I just don't think the Finn Balor-Roman story is juicy enough. But yeah, so that would be the bad idea. And I even think it would be a bad idea if Finn won and we did a triple threat. I know some people want the triple threat, but I do not. I do not want the triple threat. We are going to do the crate also, but I'm going to wait to the end to do the crate because I have an idea for the crate that has to happen after the Elimination Chamber. Don't forget that the main event of the Elimination Chamber last time was The Rock. It wasn't even a match. It was John Cena turning heel. So like we can literally have that crate as the main event if necessary. Bad idea. Jey Uso wins. Jey Uso wasn't even supposed to really be in the Elimination Chamber, but like, man, I'll tell you what, I'm afraid like Jey Uso, they pivot hard. They let Jey Uso win, and then they're like, you know what? If he beats Drew McIntyre at Mania, and then Punk loses to Roman, we could have champion versus champion, Jey Uso versus Roman. Yeah, don't do that. You know, at the Night of Champions, please, dear God, do not do that. Then we will do. Oh man, this is going to be a big sandwich. Now, a good idea is LA Knight winning, though. LA Knight would be an excellent choice to win this, to win the Elimination Chamber. It would be very fresh, very new. I think Cody Rhodes is going to win, but I would just, it's so predictable. If we did it with LA Knight, it would be. You could make a new main event guy right then and there, and he's getting up there in age, so we need to do something with him rather quicker than not. Just because he's 40 in his 40s doesn't mean we shouldn't not push him. I just don't like only the same 40-year-olds all the time as champion, but this would be a new 40-year-olds as champion, so I would be okay with that. This is an English cucumber, by the way. They were actually out of cucumbers, and someone told me, though, that this English one it's skinnier, longer, but it tastes the exact same, so I'll let you know. I'm not going to put it on the sandwich. I put it as a side. Another good idea is let Trick Williams pin either Randy Orton or Cody Rhodes. If one of them is not going to be the winner, let Trick Williams pin the other. I'm not saying we got to let Trick Williams win the entire Elimination Chamber, but I am saying, like, let him get one really big pinfall, like a surprise pinfall. Like, I think that would be crazy. Or I got this one. You let Javon Evans he pins Randy Orton, right? And Randy Orton completely crashes out. This newcomer, this new guy, pinned him. He completely crashes out. And he actually punt kicks Javon Evans while Cody is just like, oh my God. Kind of remember when Bianca was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Last year with Naomi. Now, Cody doesn't have that kind of relationship with Javon, but the fact that he sees his mentor, Randy, just going back to the dark side, I think that would be a cool visual right there. And then you have Javon getting a pin on Randy Orton, but Randy Orton instantly getting his heat back, and that could then allow Javon to be eliminated. Have Trick Williams just watch the entire thing, and just in awe, but doesn't do nothing. And then Randy just leaves, and then Trick just like covers Javon. That's like storytelling for 4 people. A bad idea though is if you have Cody Rhodes, he's on the all fours, and you got Randy Orton, he can punt him, and he decides not to. And then that allows Cody to pin Randy, just like how when Sammy tried to help Cody the other day, and then Cody just took advantage and pinned him. We just do that, but with the punt kick. I'm tired of the punt kick getting teased. So can we just not do that, please? Can we just don't tease it? Just don't tease it. I would be amazing though if Randy turned heel here and then just went right after Cody. Yeah, not bad. A really bad idea. Holy cow, this is like the worst idea. Have LA Knight get pinned like in the first 2 minutes. Because the Elimination Chamber, you can eliminate anybody at any point in the matchup. It's not like War Games where you have to wait until everybody's there. No, so if you got 5 minutes in between, and in the first 2 minutes, someone pins LA Knight, and then the other guy just waits there for 3 minutes. That would just suck. The next worst idea would be it's down to Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, right? It's down to them. Someone just got eliminated, so they're walking out, and that's when Drew McIntyre storms the cage. He knocks out them both. Jacob Fatu comes, and they're brawling. Everybody's brawling. It's by the time the security pulls out Jacob and Drew McIntyre, you just have laid out Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 double count out. And they're both declared the winners, and that's how we get to a fatal 4-way at WrestleMania. That would suck. It's like the referee had a double count out, knockout, last man standing type thing. That would be so anticlimactic it would be like when the Hell in the Cell, they disqualified Seth Rollins when he was beating up the Fiend. It's like, you don't stop an Elimination Chamber or a Hell in the Cell. And that's what they do here. That would suck. If they're really dead set on getting to a fatal 4-way or something, have Cody win. All right, have Cody win. He says on SmackDown, I'm putting my WrestleMania spot on tonight instead of WrestleMania, and then we can do like a double DQ or something like that. We can do a double DQ or something like that. Okay, so now let's do the crate. Look at this, bacon grilled cheese. I'll tell you if it tastes like a bacon grilled cheese. Now we're doing the crate. The first bad idea is it's just Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry would be a lame thing to do. Like, he's already part of the WWE roster. Just please don't do that. And then the second bad thing would be it's just a video game advertisement. Like, if it's just a statue of Triple H or something like that, that would just be absolutely atrocious. Now, a good idea, I got 2, and then we'll call the video. It's like, it is a statue of something, but it's, or a mannequin, and it's like a light up jacket, right? And the mannequin's holding a list, and he has a scarf. It's Chris Jericho, a statue of Chris Jericho, and boom, the countdown happens, break the walls down, and Chris Jericho comes. So like in the crate is all the former personalities of Jericho, which lead then to the Titantron and the countdown of Jericho. So now we have Jericho. Or it's the final boss, Rock. I know, Rock, it can't be Rock because the crate back and forth, but it has to be something that signifies the Rock or signals, like I just did with Jericho, signals for the Rock to be introduced. And so now the Rock comes out, and he's like, I want somebody's soul, just like last year. It doesn't taste like bacon. And the Rock says, last year, I wanted Cody Rhodes' soul, and this year, I'm giving him the same offer. So what if Cody Rhodes didn't win the Elimination Chamber? What if Randy Orton won the Elimination Chamber? And then The Rock is there. Cody comes down. Right, Cody says, yes, I'll do it. Cody accepts The Rock's offer. He gives his soul to him, and boom, The Rock then inserts him into a triple threat match at Mania. We can get Jacob in there too later, but right now, Cody gives up his soul 1 year after the fact. So yeah, a statue of Rock, which just leads to a lot of dominoes falling into place. And that is your how to make it better, how to make it worse. You tell me some ideas that you have. Good ideas, bad ideas for the Elimination Chamber. And let me finish my sandwich. Have a good day.